David, and Matthew Martin. Race number 1 underway. Again, guys, this will be your best 3 consecutive laps of the feed unit. Whichever of the 3 laps is faster between seat 1, seat 2 is how we will be sorted. 92.
Okay, so I apologize, guys. We are just cutting the stream on Facebook, according to our producer. I do apologize for that. I got him misconstrued, but right now we are following this green, white, and blue car. I'm not sure who it is. I'll see who it is when they come across the loop. We are now going into our 2 rounds of seeding practice. The best 3 consecutive laps will count. And I will have to go race myself here eventually, and hopefully the cameraman will capture me as well as I go out there and commit ultimate failure as I do something that I attempt to be called racing. But we want to thank everybody for joining us. Remember, I do apologize. We are not cutting the YouTube stream, just the Facebook stream. We should have enough Facebook stream to go by the rest of the day. So I do apologize for that. All right, I do beg to differ. Sorry, we did cut both streams. So Danny Paz highly confused me. Thank you, Danny Paz. And he's just smiling at me right now. But we are live. This is your LRP 40 plus 2-wheel drive modified buggy. And everybody, please don't watch race number 5. I beg you. But here we are at the Beachline Racing Facility for the 2023 Florida Carpet Championships. It's actually really bad weather outside. It's been raining and windy. But you know what? We're racing inside, so we don't have to worry about that. We will also have 2 moving cameras later on today. We're waiting for our cameraman to get here. One of our cameramans is now working on his car. Derek Vanderham, number 1. You are number 1, buddy. I got told I was number 1 yesterday as well, but with a finger. So.
And 6 Bailey at a 103.9. Race clock is about to expire. Keep going, racers, until you hear the computer call you done.
6 Bailey done.
Jonah got the left. Keep going, Jonah. Greg, you're done. Matthew Martin got the left. Got 2 still hot. Be mindful of those that are still hot on the clock.
Alrighty then. So Greg Carrico, Jonah Martinez, Matthew Martin, Sticks Bailey, James Stratton, Darren Keynes, David Meeker. I'm actually racing against Sticks. He's the only person here with a stick radio. Hence the name Sticks. There we see the Viking, David Ronafalk. Super excited to see him racing this weekend. He'll be up shortly here. We do have 31 races to go. We are flying through the program. We should probably say thank you to our sponsors when we get a chance.
Roll call start now. Roll call start.
And thank you to these companies for bringing you the Florida Carpet Championships at Beachline Raceway. They are WITS or RC Racing Products, Exalt Electronics, Team Associated, Coastal RC, LRP Electronic, Schumacher, WRCE, We Do RC Media, BeachRC.com, Trueform, Power HD, Bombshell Racing, and of course Racecraft USA. Thank you to all these awesome sponsors. Without them, this is not popular. This is not going to happen. Don't forget, if you are watching on YouTube and Facebook, to smash that like button. Leave some comments in there. Share as we are trying to get this go viral. So up next is heat number 2 of 31, 2 of 3 for LRP 40 plus 2-wheel drive modified buggy. We have John Prickett, Jeffrey Kaufman, Chris Hodge, Ross Gonzalez, Chris Marcy, Dylan Bontranger, Adam Corey, and Seth Payton.
We get a marshal on the top left, beginning of the straightaway. Beginning of straightaway and top left. I need 2 marshals, please. Looks like I have 1 just up there. Thank you. Can I get 1 marshal on the top left, please? May I have a volunteer turn marshal, top left?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
So getting some turn marshals worked out here.
Gets a little closer here. We'll turn John Prickett loose.
And there we see our 40-plus drivers getting ready. There's Dylan Bontranger from Texas. Him and his daughter are racing this weekend.
Jeffrey, Chris Hodge, Ross Gonzalez, Chris Marcy, Dylan Bontrager, Adam Curry, and Seth Patton.
And they are off. Remember, the best 3 consecutive laps will count. 47 people watching on YouTube. So thank you all for joining us on the YouTube Landia. We greatly appreciate your support. You can find all the action on Facebook and the YouTube of WRCE. Thank you to Danny Paz for all his hard work bringing you this awesome coverage. Also brought you the coverage of the recent AMS. We want to thank you all. This is just the day. We actually have 5 days of racing. We started yesterday, half a day, 3 rounds of practice today, 4 rounds of qualifying tomorrow. So we greatly appreciate it. What a big difference going from AMS, which is an excellent event, long nitro mains, long e-buggy and e-truggy mains. Just oh, what a massive collision, and we have a break. Oh no, that was unfortunate. What a massive collision for that was just now. Right now showing the way at a 58 flat, Prickett at a 59.1, Chris Marcy also at a 59.1, Kaufman at a minute 9. What a massive crash on the straightaway. Unfortunate for that purple and blue car. It's curse-splatted. Exactly. He was curse-splatted. I like that. Curse-splatted. Hello, Krim. How are you? So nice to see you on the track. This. I know, it was absolutely perfect. Perfect catch, Gene. They're complimenting you on your catch of that crash. He's fully focused and not even paying attention to me. Hello, Kim, tuned in from Sweden. How are you? Curse-splatted. We're going to use that one. Rimfire. 40-plus modified buggy. Brought to you by LRP, currently I must say the track is very nice. I really like that S section part. I think I'm going to try a different position on the track, on the driver's stand. There you see Lance. Here I am. You can see me waving at you all behind my computer screens.
3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
And we are on board with this orange car. Let's see who this is when they come across the line. I think that was Dylan Bontrager, real-time drag racer. Been hitting the RC scene very hard over the last 2 years. Nice gentleman with an epic mullet. And we want to thank all of you for joining us. We have 66 people watching, only 10 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. There's Dylan.
Adam Curry moves up to the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, Adam Curry now up to the top of the leaderboard.
Curry running the X-ray chassis.
Running an X-ray chassis, so Lance says. So well done. Big X-ray team here this weekend. They have Martin Beyer and Max Gotzel running stock with the new Elsaram ESCs. Even the people behind Elsaram are here. So good to see. We had a big contingent at the AMS last weekend, and now we have them over here this weekend. It's always good to see our European friends coming over here to race. We definitely want to see that happen more often, and I think, oh, I did that quite a few times in practice.
Step back on the left. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, Seth. Race it back to the line, guys. You're all done. You come to the line, you're all done.
Dylan Fontrager done. Adam Curry done. Chris Marcy done.
All right, there's Adam Curry, another X-ray driver. Well done to him. He has, where's his? He has a 55.2, so he goes to the top of the leaderboard with his 3 laps equaling 55.2. His next, we have one more heat of two-wheel drive modified. There's Rhett McNair with the whole state of Texas
1 minute to the start of the race.
on his back. Rhett from Texas, the big old state of Texas. We have Rhett McNair, Brent Thoki, Paul Wynn, David Alberico, Jason Rona, Russ Johnson, Kyle Wilson, and Paul Ciccarello.
We only need one person right there.
David Alberico.
And then we have 2 cones, we only need one person right there.
Russ Johnson. Paul Wynn. Paul Ciccarello.
It will be a roll call start. Get your one left in and park them in the corner. All right, guys, park it in the corner. No
Barn Fab RC, it would be cool if there was actually onboard cameras, little 360 cam on each car. Would be cool, maybe not each car, maybe one to get some view. Maybe that Insta360 would be good to put on these cars, but these guys don't want any extra weight on their cars either. So, who knows? But good idea. As cameras get smaller, I think it's a good thing. J-Ro taking that very far, and I see nobody going on the other end of the driver's stand. Huge, humongous driver's stand we have here at Beachline. Remember, everybody, that the 2023 12 Scale World Championship, IFMAR World Championships, will be happening here in December. We will be back for that as we get off now. Rhett off to a start. I believe Rhett is running TLR. I'm not sure. I know he was a long-time TLR driver. I can't really tell you. Whoa, getting it up on 2 wheels is Rhett. Wheeling it on. Very good driving by Rhett. That was actually a very long side wheelie, I would say. We don't have anybody chatting in our Facebook chat. So join us in the chat, man. We are here for you guys. We want to make this a fun and exciting weekend of racing for all of you tuning in. So we have TLR versus Associated, but J Concepts is the tire to be on her this weekend. Jason Kissinger, how much have I missed? We just started the seeding, Jason, so we have 2 more rounds of seeding to go. Good morning, good afternoon, regular Joe's RC. I am good, friend, my good buddy. I am here chilling out in watching some 10 scale racing. And I'm even doing some 10 scale racing here shortly. Actually, I'll be up very shortly. I better make sure my mechanic, Dalton Hashberger, has my car ready. He was not very happy with my driving performance earlier. All right, now we are, and Paul getting around, just going over that dot. There you see Paul. Accomplished on-road racer, accomplished off-road racer. Here racing his boss man, Jason Rona, in the 40 plus 2-wheel drive modified buggy brought to you by LRP. Some of us are working. I feel sorry for you. The main car guy. Yeah, I don't know where Scotty is. Scotty has his race next weekend. He has his big carpet race in Cleveland, so I'll be tuned into that when I'll be at the
2 minutes left.
Florida RC Championships in Callahan. Some of the, yes, so All Canadian is X-Ray running the new X, yes. I believe Bayer, Gotzel, Bruno, and David are running it. They wouldn't tell me much about it besides that it's coming out very shortly. Oh, there's Paul Wynn or Norris Runner getting it wrong. Rhett is now Schumacher. Okay, thank you, Mike Stoll. Thank you, I appreciate that. I wasn't sure. I know last year he was on TLR. Paul Ciccarello is X-Ray. Yes, I heard he's running the new car as well. I think Paul is in line for promotion, if I'm correct. No, he hasn't confirmed it, but you know, my silly season spidey sense is always ticking. You know,
1 minute
the
left.
art of silly season is not what people say, but more about how they say it and the actions that they say. Oh, and I think that's Jason Renner getting it wrong. I done that as well. Trying not to jump into the straightaway and cause epic problems. 91 people watching. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. The main car guy. Whoa, we get Keenan for this. It's the next best thing to Scotty. Yeah, I enjoyed calling the race with Scotty and PEB. Hopefully I'll get a chance to work with him again next year in 2024. Scotty taught me it is okay to get emotional about RC racing.
Race number four, you should be moving towards the ramp. Oh, upside down in the middle, Adam. Thank you, sir.
I will say this, I am on, the carpet is very new, so we're hearing from a lot of the racers here in America, as well as the European racers, how twitchy, how high traction it is. So I can tell you that it is very twitchy. I've learned as I did my runs out there as well. I'm probably going to put this over to Lance, as I have to be up in it shortly. I think I'm in, oh no, I have a few races to go. I'm in race 5. It's only 2 or 3 21.5. Okay, Paul Wynn going to take your top seed with a 52-1, followed by Brent Thelke, Jason Renner, Rhett McNair, Paul Ciccarello, and David Albuquerque. Adam Corey, Dylan Bontraga, Jeffrey Kaufman, and Russ Johnson will round off your top 10. And we are going to a quick commercial, everybody.
Race number four, taking the driver's seat.
1 minute from start of the race.
All right, I am going to leave you guys about halfway through this because I have to go get mentally prepared for how bad I'm about to do in this seeding round. But I must admit, I am absolutely having a blast. It is good to get back on the track. I haven't raced in 4 years. I haven't raced carpet since 2014. So very good to be on there. I'm having a lot of fun, and it reminds me of why I love this sport so much. Even though I wouldn't call what I do sporting, I would call it hobby grade at best. Absolutely, Jason. I am just happy to get on the track and do have some fun, and Dalton is actually taking care of everything. I know. I am in. I just would like to. If I can make the main, I'll be happy. 21.5, true stock class in RC, 10 scale, I'd say. With that said, guys, I'm going to make my way down to the steps, and you're going to have the velvet tones of Lance McDonald.
Mallory at a 112 flat. Patrick on a 113.5. See where Chase is going to be at. Chase having a good run. Turning no laps of practice right now. Top of the leaderboard at a 106.7. Chase running the all-white buggy over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming in through the switchbacks, now down the front straightaway. 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Schumacher currently on the track. Easy there now, easy on the rough drive, and easy now.
Two minutes left.
Chase continuing to lead the way at a 103.9. Mike Kreiner in the number 2 spot at a 109.4. Patrick in the 3, 110.3. Mallory working the 4 at a 112 flat. Allen in the 5, 117.1. David in the 6 at a 119.3. Frederica in the 7 at a 120.3. Oh. Race leader going across start finish line. Now working the back section of the track. Chase on a 102.2. Mike Kreiner in the number 2 spot at a 109.4. Patrick Zennett in the number 3 spot at a 110.1. Mallory working the 4, 112 flat. David Russell in the 5 spot, 112.1. Allen in the 6 at a 116.1. Frederica working the 7 spot at a 120.3. With 40 seconds left to go, racers. It is 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy out on the track, presented by Schumacher. Like to give a shout out to our sponsors: J Concepts, Coastal RC, Wits, Exalt, Team Associated, Schumacher Beach RC, LRP, Power HD, Bombshell Racing, and True Form. Our race clock has expired. Guys, keep on here. The computer call you done. I'll like to say thank you to Exalt as well.
Patrick Zinner done.
Patrick, you're done, sir. Everybody else race it back to the line. You'll all be done.
Mallory Bontrager done.
Mallory, you're done.
David Russell done.
David Russell
Michael
done.
Kreiner done.
Michael Kreiner,
Frederica
you're done.
Frederica
Frederica, you're done.
Chase Arrow done.
There's Chase. Chase going to
Alan
take the
Fowler
win.
done.
He will set the fastest time at a 102.2. Not bad for Chase, not even turning
The
a
race is
single
completed.
lap of practice. Mallory Bontrager missing you. Looks like I'm missing Mallory. Mallory needs you to marshal. I need 2 volunteers as well. Can I please have 2 volunteers? Please, 2 volunteers, guys. It's only 4 minutes. Only 4 minutes. You want to grab it, sir? Just grab any empty cone. The chair will be fine. Can I have 1 volunteer, please? 1 volunteer in the middle. 1 volunteer in the middle. Actually, I think we can make this work with what we got. Tim Raskin on the tone, followed by Brian, Dennis, Seth, Nick, Cody, Sticks, Matthew, and Lefty. Here we go, guys. Team Raskin on the tone in less than 5. So, Brian, Dennis, Seth, Nick, Cody, Sticks, Gerald, Matthew, and Keenan. I apologize, it's Jared Cully, not Gerald. Everybody getting the first 3 laps in here. We'll call it out. The time to beat, 102.2, set by Chase in the previous race. 2-wheel drive, 21.5. Buggy brought to you by Schumacher, currently out on the track. Oh, careful, careful, Marshall. Seth Patton right straight to the top of the leaderboard at a 59.7. Brian Shoemate working the number 2 spot at a 101.6. Jared Cully in at number 3 at a 102.4. Cody Denton in the 4, 103.5. Sticks Bailey in the number 5 spot at a 103.5. Now he's going to move to, that's Cody Denton, actually 103.5. Sticks Bailey in the 6, 104.5. Matthew Akel at a 105.5. Nick Christopher, 106.2. Tim Raskin now climbs all the way up to the 4 spot, 102.4. Keenan at a 114.2.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. You're halfway there. Race number 6 going to be coming up next, race 6. You're now 2:30 down, 1:30 left to go. 90 seconds remaining. Seth Patton at a 59.7. Brian Shoemate in the number 2 spot at a 59.9. Cody Denton in the 3. Tim Raskin working the 4. Cody Denton knocking on the door of a 59 lap pace here. He's currently at a 1 minute .9 lap. 60.9. Jared Coley at a 62.4. Dennis Covey 62.7. Sticks Bailey at a 63.3. Matthew Akel 63.7. Nick Christopher at a 66.2. Keenan at a 66.4. Tim Raskin all the way up to the top of the leaderboard, now at a 58.5. Race number 6 going to be up next. Race 6. Just over 1 minute left to go here. 30 seconds on the race clock. Don't forget to go through tech now, racers. Don't forget to go through tech for your spec classes. Seating currently on their way. Wait, there goes Tim going across the line, working the back section of the track now. That's Tim in the orange and yellow with yellow wing and yellow wheels. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going till you hear the computer call you done. Brian Shoemate, you're done, sir.
Sticks Bailey done.
Sticks Bailey done.
Tim Raskin done.
Tim Raskin done.
Keenan
Jared,
Knight
you got
done.
another lap. Keep going,
Seth
Jared.
Payton
Keep
done.
going. Got another lap.
Cody Dayton done. Dennis Covage done.
Matthew Akel and Jared Cully will be the
Matthew Akel
last
done.
two to finish. Just waiting on Jared Cully. He's the last one to finish. Last one to finish. Working over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming in through the switchbacks. Coming down the front straightaway. There we
Derek
go.
Cole
That's
done.
a race. Tim Raskin, 58.5 as he sets
The
the
race
bar
is
here in
completed.
seeding round number 1. All right, here we go. James Kirby on the tone in less than 5. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it's still moving out here. Here we go. James Kirby on the tone, less than 5. Dagan, Jonah, Jordan, Allen, Raphael, and Chad. We're off and running. Race number 6 now underway. Race number 7 will be coming up next. Race number 8 need to be moving into staging as well. Again, guys, are going to be done right around 6:30 tonight. Track will close after we complete seating. There will be no practice tonight or tomorrow. Track will be closed. There is no resort. All right, you're 130 down, 2:30 left to go. Jordan right now leading the way at a 57.7. James at a 59.3. Alan Holiday at a 60 flat. Raphael at a 61 flat. Got Chad Peets at a 61.1. Jonah Martinez at a 62.7. And Dagan at a 71 flat.
2 minutes left.
Jordan continuing to lead the way here, 57.7. Martinez into number 2 at a 58.2. Race 6 currently on the track. Race number 7 going to be up next.
1 minute left.
3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Jordan right now on a 57.2. Martinez 58.2. Chad Peets in the number 3 at a 58.2 as well. Tight battle right now for that number 2 spot. James Kirby at a 59 flat. Alan Holiday at a 60 flat. Raphael at a 61 flat. Looks like Dagan may have broke out here in this one. He'll be back for round 2 of seeding. 20 seconds left to go. Race number 7 going to be up here in just about 40 seconds. Race number 8, you need to be moving into staging. Please, race 8 to staging. Race clock has expired. Indy 17.5. Buggy brought to you by J Concepts out on the track.
Chad Peets done. Jonah Martinez done.
Race it back to the line. You'll all be done. As you come to the line, you will all be done.
Alan Holiday done. Raphael Sabatier done. Jordan Heffler done.
And that's a race, guys. Everybody is
completed.
done. Jordan going to take the race win. He'll set the bar at a 57.1. All right, race 7 taking the stand. I'll need a little bit of
1 minute
volunteer
to the start of
marshal
the
help,
race.
please. Only had 7
Smith.
in that last race. If I can please have some volunteer marshal
All
help.
right, we're live here, guys, with Lefty, the Great. We both just ran our 21.5 heats, and how'd that go for you?
What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands?
I don't know.
It was fun. You beat me. I got 3 clean laps. I just need to find some pace. I'm having an absolute blast. I've forgotten how fun it is to actually race. And I thank Dalton and everybody for allowing me to do it. And it's cool to have you racing. He's my enemy, right? He's my nemesis right now.
Well, we should have bet money on that because I had a pretty good run.
You had a very good run.
So I TQ'd the heat.
All right, you got to go back to California.
Okay, yeah. I TQ'd the heat and then just got, I think, 5th overall for the seed. So we're feeling pretty good. This is rad.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm having a blast. We hope you guys are enjoying the show that we're putting on for you. And I got to go back up to my booth. And, of course, we got this dude here doing interviews. We got lots of action for 3 more days. Yeah. Well, this is just day 2. So I'm going to beat him, though.
Well, we're going to keep trying to push it and go a little faster. And, yeah, I mean, I never thought I was going to not race. I was always kind of like, I got to get out there and do something, you know?
You should. You should come. You can't come all the way here and not race. And it's good that I haven't raced in like 4 or 5 years. So I'm enjoying it as well. Good stuff. And it's good to see. This guy can wheel.
Right on. Back to you upstairs.
Hector Hernandez.
Oh, this is fun.
Holding on to TQ at a top seed at a 57.1. Santana going to come across the line 104.6. Hector 104.8. Rivera at a 107.7. Got a lot of guys here from Puerto Rico. I bet there'll be some trash talking about who takes the win with this group. Santana coming across the line 103 flat. Hector 104.8. Rivera holding on to that number 3 spot, 107.7. Hernandez, 109.2. Michael Dickerson in the number 6, or excuse me, to the 5, 111.6. Mark Martin, 112.9. Robert Smith at a 114.1.
2 minutes left.
You're halfway there, racers. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes remaining. We'll roll right straight through the program. There'll be no breaks today, guys. I have 7 on the driver's stand. I'll need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer marshal.
One minute left.
Santana right now leading the way, 103 flat. Michael Dickerson in the number 2 spot at a 104.4. Hector in the number 3 at a 104.7. Rivera in the 4 at a 105.2. Hernandez working the 5 at a 106.4. Smith, 107 flat. And Mark Martin at a 107.1 as the race clock expires. Race number 7 on the track. Race number 8 going to be up here in about 30 seconds.
Misael Rivera done.
Race it back to the line, guys. You're all done. As you
Michael
come to the
Hernandez
line,
done.
you are all done.
Michael Dickerson done. Victor Santana done. Hector Cordero done. Mark Martin done. Robert Smith done.
Dale, Puerto Rico, Victor Santana, Hector Cordero, Michael Dickerson, Misael Rivera, and Michael Hernandez. Your top 5. Always good to see our Puerto Ricans, our Boricuas here. They are building a nice Astro track down there called Area 51. One of the guys, the owner of the track, has been keeping me well versed in it. Puerto Rico has a big on-road scene as well. Used to have a very big 8-scale scene back in the day until the hurricanes a few years ago. So thank you to our Boricuas for coming up here and running. I have to say I was exceptionally nervous running earlier, but I had a blast. I don't care where I finish. As long as I have fun and I got to talk some smack to Chase, I'm good. Because that's what it's all about, like, you know, having fun. I think we need to remember that, yes, we can be competitive and serious about our racing, but fun is the key as well. And I want to thank Dalton Hashberger for allowing me to race, but I need somebody to send Dalton a message and tell him that we have to do something with my car. I would like to say thank you to the sponsors that are bringing this. They are J Concepts, WRCE Racing Products, Exalt Electronics, Team Associated, Coastal RC, LRP Electronics, Schumacher, WRCE, we do RC Media, BeachRC.com, Trueform, Power HD, Bombshell Racing, and Racecraft USA. So remember, everybody, thank you for all the love. We have 139 people watching on the YouTubes currently, only 5 people on Facebook. Smash that like button, share this as much as possible. Let's get this going out there. We have 4 heats of Indy 17.5 two-wheel drive coming up, followed by the stock racers, and then, of course, what everybody is waiting to see, the masters of modified. Another big modified class here. We saw a giant modified class at the recent Masters of Dirt. 2 complete surfaces at Masters of Dirt. We had a little smaller track, clay, massive jumps, like a little mini arena cross track. Now we're here at the carpet, lots of traction, more Euro style, I would say. Very high speed track, not too many big jumps, absolutely perfect. And I'm having a blast. If you guys ever are thinking of putting a great carpet race on your schedule, this is the one you want to do it, because it is a blast. And of course, you have a plethora of European drivers coming over. It'd be great to start seeing some of the Asian or Asian, Australian or drivers from other parts of the world coming over to race here as well. And I have a feeling that next year we're going to see even a bigger European contingent here, which is always great. Good morning to everybody. Good afternoon to everybody in our chat. I see there is a chat going on. Absolutely. Rimfire says, "Hi, Lefty. Must feel weird being the interviewee." I tried to imitate Ricky Bobby from Talladega Heights when he was like, "What do I do with my hands?" when he first got interviewed. I don't think Chase caught on to that. But always good to have Chase here. Danny Chavez, TJ, Robbie, and all the guys here at Beachline have put a great emphasis on the coverage. And we will be trying to bring you the best show possible that we can. But right now, Ryan Joyce, Miguel de Mount, Earl Barsamin, Carlos Santiago from Puerto Rico, on Area 51 Raceway. Currently on a 58, the top one, Jordan Heffler, though. Heffler with a 57-1.
With a minute 40 left to go, Ryan Joyce right now out in front on a 58 flat. Miguel on a 58.7. Chris Hodge and Earl Berkman, both of them on a 61.
There is Ryan Joyce in that blue and white, blue and green, sorry.
90 seconds left to go.
Always great to see the talent battling it out. We have 5. And that's, and that was, oh no. Oh no, on the straightaway. Wow, great arm marshalling by Victor. Thank you, Victor. Muchas gracias. I really am enjoying the track. I have to hit very minimal brakes. It's very hard for me to hit brakes. Any pass? Go, he says. On your American list of racers to come. Up. Just testing everything, everybody in the am I cutting in and out? Let us know. If you're having any experiencing any things with the feed, let us know so we can fix that as soon as possible, please. Yeah, I hit no brakes. Go to the frame. No brakes whatsoever. It's very difficult for me to hit brakes. So Ryan Joyce is going to take the win in her with a 58 flat. We have one more round of J Concepts Indy 17.5 buggy to come up. But right now, Jordan Heffler, Chad Peets, Alan Holiday, Ryan Joyce now in that 4th of all, and Jonah Martinez in 5th. Here we see there's C. Dobson. That guy's got appropriate Florida rather attire on, a sleeveless undershirt. Everybody, please smash that like button if you like what we're doing. And share. Obviously, this is just practice and seeding practice. The real thing starts tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Jason and Barn Fab. We appreciate that. I just bumped up my volume a little bit, so just making sure that you guys get the best possible audio. Sneezy Dwarf, I have no idea what I'm running in 21.5. I just show up and drive. That is all Dalton Hashberger.
Lavoy Martin.
All him. I don't do anything. What's up, Stackowitz?
Russ Johnson. Kevin
I just show up and drive. I know absolutely nothing.
Stefan Hernandez.
You know, it's fun.
45 seconds
I'm just here
left in the
to
race.
race and do this type of stuff, and it's absolutely making it fun. And like I said, I remember why I fell in love with this sport hobby, because of just being able to race. Still get the adrenaline, still nervous. And yeah, it would be nice to make the main, but it's not a big deal. I'd like to see my son race this. That would be fun. He'd like this. Maybe this race will be on the calendar next year. Up next, we have Russ Johnson, who won this race, I think, last year. McCoy, Martin, Dylan Bontranga, Kevin Zinert from Puerto Rico, Kevin Castillo, Steven Hernandez, Alan Krause, Shane Williams, Chris Ciofari, and Jenny Roper, one of our female racers. There we go. Groundswell Racing knows his stuff here at Beachline. He says 69.35 for 21.5, and the layout is open like this. Dalton is a WRCE, so I'm sure he knows what to run. Let me message Dalton.
Kevin, Stephen, Alan, Shane, Chris, and Jenny. Here we go. We are off and running. Race number 9 is now underway. Race number 10, you should be moving in the staging, please. Race 10 to staging.
Here we have Mr. Red Bull himself, Ross Johnson. And that orange, and I think he likes the Formula One team. He has some pretty cool Red Bull gear. I remember him from last year. Nice gentleman. There we see him in that red and white car. There's Russ. He was taking headshots yesterday. As Danny Paz builds up. Oh, and Russ getting it wrong, just clipping that pipe. And we're going to have a replay. We will have some replays throughout the seeding. And just clipping that pipe right there. Boom. Oh, not good. Great marshalling by C. Dobson. Quick feet. Spry. This is the 17.5 Indy two-wheel drive buggy brought to you by J Concepts. I believe the concept of Indy is no sponsors whatsoever, Eugene. No chassis or tire sponsor. So, still on board with Russ Johnson, who is currently up top. He is actually on a 50. He just threw down a 56.6. So he'll take over that TQ spot, followed by Chris Ciofari. Let's find Chris Ciofari. He's in second. He
right here by the call at the takeoff for the ski jump.
We are on our second place competitor, Chris Ciofari, that all white 10 scale buggy. This is our last heat of J Concepts Indy 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Up next is the stock 17.5 or Expert 17.5 as it's called here. I want to thank all of you for joining. 155 people. Smash that like button. Let's at least get up to 100 likes by the time the mod class comes up.
Gavin on a 55.6.
Gavin Zinert out on a 55.6, so he is taking over that top spot. Gavin also works here at Beachline. Very nice young man. We're gonna find him in a minute.
1 minute left to go. Gavin right now out in front looking for a top seed time.
He will, if this stays, he will be your top seed with a 55.6. There's Gavin in that pink and yellow. Oh, I love this. Brilliant colors. And that car behind him, he gets points for having pink wheels. Gavin by with a 22.4 long lap for him. He's got a fast lap of 18.3. So it's Gavin, Russ, Ciofari, McCoy, Dylan Botranga, overall, it's Gavin, Russ, Chris, Jordan Heffler's time's currently good enough for 4th. McCoy Martin will be in 5th with this time.
At a 57.3.
Alrighty, so Gavin Zinnert going to take your top seed in this round of seeding with a 55.6, followed by Ross Johnson with 56.5, Chris Ciofario 57 flat. Jordan Heffler will make it from the second round, from the third race with a 57.11, and Dylan Bontranga 57.1. McCoy Martin, Jenny Roper, Chad Peets, Alan Holloway, and Ryan Joyce are your top 10. Well done to Jenny. Said she hasn't been practicing quite a lot, and she's back to practicing. Having her, there's Dylan, there's Gavin.
Race number 9 in the books. I need race number 10 on the stand.
Alrighty then, up next is our first heat of the Coastal RC Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. We have Mac and Cheese. We're going to follow him just because I want to know who he is. Brady Carico, Damon Teal, Cody Dudley, Dave Witten, Donald Cutlip, Matthew Pyle, James Stratton, Brock Peterson, and John Ermer.
Hold up, guys, hold up.
Warren Fab, am I better now? Pat Mack. Is that his real name, Ryan Gambra? Pat Mack? Anybody call mac and cheese, we got to have them on the camera. Because I like mac and cheese. Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese? Pat Mack, I believe.
Probably Matt, and his last name's Cheese.
No. His name is Pat Mack, apparently.
Hold up, guys, hold up.
Pat Matt. Matt.
Am I cutting out still, Barn Fab? They say I'm cutting out on the stream, Danny. So something's going on. I'm green, Danny says. I got good numbers here.
Matthew Pyle.
Ooh, we have some error coming up.
Donald Cutler.
Should have all my marshals already in position.
5 seconds to the start of the race.
Was the end of 17.5. We are now on exit 17.5.
No check from Mac and Cheese.
30 seconds to the start
No
of the race.
check from
What? No check from mac and cheese?
Down.
All right. Thanks, guys. We're good.
Just for this race.
We're good. We're going to try and work these bugs out today. Race 10 of 31. Put this race on your list. If you are a 10 scale carpet aficionado, this is the race you want to come to. We are calling this, dubbing this the Carpet Worlds. Let's go Witten.
Donald, Matthew, and
I
John.
can't see that groundswell. Sorry.
Here we go. Brady on the tone in less than 5. Donald.
Is that mac and cheese we're following?
And John. Here we go. We're off and running.
It's Pat McDowell. Pat Mack is faster. Okay, thank you, Ryan. All right. We're going to have a slight interview with our top seed of 17.5 Indy, Gavin Zinnert.
Thing on. Are we live? Right on. Hey, what's up, Gavin? How's it going?
All right, top seed, so feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, Gavin is your 17.5 Indy top seed, and you must be liking the track in your car at this point.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's one of those things where you're getting used to the track. You know, you're getting used to the track. Now the car's getting used to the track. You're trying to figure out, you know, what you need to do to your car, what you need to do with your electronics, to just kind of get it to where you and the car are connected and what you're doing on the track.
Right on. Well, you're looking really good out there, and you got a cool shirt and a cool new part on the front of your car, so that must be it. That must be the secret sauce.
Yeah, that's the secret stuff right there.
All right, thanks for your time, man. Good job.
Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy brought to you by Coastal RC.
All right, I'm going to give him a mic mustache. How about
Alrighty. Well done, Gavin Zinnert. Right now, though, out front is Brady Carico. Are we following Brady Carico? Yes, we are. Nope, Brady is behind him. That pink car, we see Brady. That pink and blue. Oh, great pass by Brady. Up and over that small double, over the gigantic, huge double. I really like this section. Oh, he just gets it up, and that dot gets him over that. Great turn marshal by McCoy. That is a 20.3. Right now, Brady is on a 55 flat, followed by Matthew Powell, Dave Whitten, Damon Teal, John Armour, and Cody Dudley. We are currently following Brady in that pink and white and purple. White wheels. I am really enjoying 10 scale carpet. There we see young Brady. Definitely what I would open up if I could open up a track right now and back home. Get people involved in 10 scale racing. It is the future, in my opinion. Even though I love Nitro and it's the glory, this is the way to get new people into RC, in my opinion. But right now, we are focused on this Florida Carpet Championships, which we are dubbing the 2023 Unofficial Carpet World Championships.
Brady with the race lead right now, half a second up on Matthew Powell.
Shout out to all of our viewers tuning in from across the pond over in Europe. I know a lot of my good friends. I see Aiden Burke. I'm pretty sure the emperor of everything, Martin Owen, and all the racer, 10 scale racers over there in the UK and Europe are checking in. We do have absolutely nobody from the UK representing UK this weekend. Just Trish. So no UK racers over, unfortunately. Hopefully that changes next year. I know last year we had Tommy Hall, I believe. So it'd be nice to see a Lee Martin. Maybe a Neil Craig make the trip over here. I know it's a little bit of a stretch for them. Maybe we got an Elliott Boots out here. Oh, and Brady just getting it wrong. Very hard to judge that part of the track, especially if you are on the far right-hand side of the driver's stand. It's very hard to see. That's where I'm standing. It's one of the parts I have a lot of difficulty with, just judging the depth perception. But Brady, a long lap of 21.3. That would be a super fast lap for me. He's currently on a 53.3, followed by Damon Teal, Matthew Powell, Dave Whitten, and Cody Dudley, your top 5. Mac and Cheese, James Stratton, Brock Peterson not making the start. Hello, Mr. Benham Mohammed. How are you? We would love to see Noah come over, Noah come over here and do some racing. Farid Ben Mohammed, the father of Noah Ben Mohammed, who finished 3rd at Robin Hood Raceway in the 2022 European Championships. A young man from France, X-ray driver. Well done to Brady. Damon Teal, Matthew Powell, Cody Dudley, and Dave Whitten, your top 5. Well done, Brady. Thank you, Mr. Ben Mohammed, for joining us in the chat. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Look at Justin Green. He looks like a deer in headlights in that picture.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Up next is race number 2 of 4 for the Coastal RC 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Justin Green, Brian Hutchison, Dustin Spallone. Dustin's not coming till tomorrow. Creed Nally, is he here? Is Dustin here? He's coming tomorrow, I believe. Creed Nally, Richard Long, Josh Hartman, Sonny Santucci, Anthony Saunders, Andrew Skrekovic, and Kevin Abbott.
Andrew Skrekovic, Brian Hutchinson, Josh Hartman.
Rimfire Lefty, no matter how bad you think you drive, just remember, you're still beating JQ because he has 0 laps. I told JQ tune into race number 5. He just laughed at me. I'm sure he'll critique me. What's up, D70? How you doing, good buddy? Hope you're all well up there in the Northeast. Yes, Mr. Ben Hamid, come over and race with us. We definitely want you to come over. The more Europeans coming over, the better. Hello, Jacob Nye, watching from PA. Great coverage. Thank you. Smash that like button for us, good buddy. We appreciate that.
I need a marshal at the front straightaway, please.
Also, put this race on your bucket list of races to go to. It's very comfortable. And after these 2 races, you're going to start seeing some of the fastest racers in the world coming up. We will have 2 moving cameras later on today and then for the rest of the weekend. So we are going all out. for the coverage for you guys.
Brian,
Thank you to Danny Chavez for
Richard,
the support and putting the coverage of this event as one of the most important things. It's always great
Andrew,
when the promoter does that and understands that the production is something that needs to be done as well. We've been going out and getting plenty of interviews to play throughout the week. I think what we'll do at the end is compile all those interviews into one big reel and post it up on the NNRC or something like we'll see. I understand he has some time. This is race 2 of 3 for me. So I have 3 more races left to go. We all have 3 more races left to go. We have the Florida RC Championships at Callahan coming up next week, followed by Fall Brawl, and then Danny, Gene, and I are back here for the 12 Scale World Championships, which I'm absolutely excited about watching, meeting some races that I haven't met before, and watching another World Championship. Looks like the carpet is, yep, we're having some tears over here. One thing I noticed, I remember when I was over in the UK, we had to use shock protectors. I do not see that being a requirement here at Beachline. Yeah, basically it's a plastic protective that goes over the top of the shocks to stop from tears when cars flip. Yeah. So we are on board with Justin Green in that blue and white associated car. He is currently on a 54.4 lap pace, not as fast as Brady Carico. His fast lap of an 18 flat, followed by him, Sonny Santucci, Creed McNally, Andrew Stekovich, and Andrew Saunders. So right now, Creed McNally, Justin Green, Creed McNally, and Sonny Santucci are the only people who are in the top 6 of this round so far. But lots of time left with 2 minutes left to go. Remember, this is the best 3 consecutive laps.
2 minutes left.
And go the frame. Want Justin Green to make the expert A main. I mean, anything is possible. I would say that the stock class doesn't have, I'm very shocked not to see drivers like you saw Lasher, Jovi, no Doug Lavilliers, no Kyle Go. I know Kyle Go had some work requirements that would not allow him to make this race. So maybe these guys just getting to the end of the year and not able to make this final race. Unfortunate, because last year the stock class was absolutely stacked. I know Matty G is out there watching, so what's up, Spleenless Wonder? Somewhere out there. Surprised he hasn't messaged me to tell me how bad I done in my 21.5 seating. But right now, Justin Green looking pretty good. Still not as fast as Brady Carico's 53.3. He's on a 54.2. Not sure how long that's going to hold up. You should be in this main, Lefty. I knew you was going to say something. No. I wouldn't mind doing 17.5 Indy. I really need my radio. I'm having a hard time with my left hand and getting the lanyard and all that stuff, getting comfortable. But no excuses. I'm having fun. And then he sends me a private message saying, "You're doing so good. So fast." I know that's all sarcasm. Because I would do the same thing to him. More practice. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have a track similar to this back home, or any type of carpet track. Yeah, well, I do have, yeah, there we go, any track. Well, I do have an on-road track. So maybe some GT racing in my future with my son. You know, he wants to race again. Right now, and just as I say that, Justin Green gets it wrong. I do not think he is not going to be able to beat that time. He's going to have to settle for a 54.2. He does have a fast up of a 17.9. So well done. Oop. And this will be our last laps for these guys.
Race it back to the line, guys. You'll all be done. Race it to the line, you'll all be done. Justin Green's going to take the win here at a 54.2.
Awesome.
Oh, careful, Marshall.
Well done. There you see Justin Green. Up next, the penultimate heat of expert 17.5.
You okay, Marshall? Alright, you got some more laps.
All right, we are here with our third heat of Coastal RC 17.5. We have Robbie Smith, Kyle Paquette, Braden White, Ashton Schimmel, Mike Russell, Jeff Stakowitz, Nolan Manchester, Sebastian Walker, Cody Thompson, and Riley Filbert. There's Robbie Smith. Justin is an Indianapolis local, says Go the Frame. Okay, nice. That's where you're from, right, Gene? Indianapolis, Indiana. See, that makes sense. Not like Kansas City in Missouri. Does not make any sense. Indianapolis is in Indiana.
Robbie Smith on the tone, less than 5. Kyle, Braden, Nolan, Sebastian, Cody, and
Glitch
Ryan.
RC, any news on that fancy x-ray stuff? They are being very secretive. Won't give me much information. I'm going to try and sneak over there and get some spy shots, but they see me coming from a mile away. We are on board with Robbie Smith. That white and looks like a bluish. That's an 18.2 for Robbie.
Top speed 53.3. Everyone's going to shake down here.
Rimfire, Indiana, proud home state of the one and only Dakota Fan Tyler Jones and a myriad of extremely successful racers. I love that. I'm adding that word to my vocabulary, myriad. That's fine, Jeff Stacks. That's him. He's actually coming around to the straightaway now. There's Stakowitz.
Jeff Stakowitz right now 53.8. Ashton Schimmel.
As Matty G sends me a plethora of a myriad of photos.
Two-wheel drive expert stock buggy out on the track, brought to you by Coastal RC. Stack had a 53.8 last time by the line.
Well, we are following Jeff Stakowitz, longtime stock racer, never wears shorts. He is currently on a 53.8.
Right now, belonging to Nolan Manchester.
Nolan Manchester on the move. He is now currently the top seed with a 53.2. Jeff Stacks right behind him for 53.275. So Stacks flying right now.
90 seconds left to go. Race 12 currently on the track. Race number 13 going to be coming up next.
And we are on board with Nolan Manchester. That orange and blue car. What type of car does he drive, Eugene? What type of car does Nolan drive? Does anybody know? Team Associated driver. Florida native, I believe he's from Florida.
1 minute left.
Nolan. Stakowitz out there taking over that top seed with a 53.1. Not surprised by that at all. Nolan Manchester actually going very good here in the third of 4 heat of the Coastal RC Expert 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy.
New race leader Robbie Smith up to the top of the leaderboard.
Robbie Smith up to the leaderboard for 16 flat. Oh, holy cow, what a fast lap by him. He is now up to the lead, top seed with a 52.8. So Robbie Smith setting a flaming lap.
Stack still leading the way at a 53.1. Manchester 53.2. Robbie Smith 54.5. Ashton Schimmel in the 4, 54.7. Michael Russell in the 5 at a 55 flat. Race 12. Race clock has expired. Jeff, Riley, and
All right, Jeff Stacks taking that with a 53-1. Nolan Manchester 53-2. Brady Carico, Justin Green, Robbie Smith at that 54-4. He is going to be 5th overall, but we have one more heat of Expert 17-5 to go. Let's look at our chat. Kim Lundgren says, also, I have seen some pictures of the new X-Ray. I know they have the shocks mounted behind like all regular cars and whatnot. I was told that it will be coming out next week. So they've made some decent changes to the X-Ray. So, what was the hot lap for Mod Clash yesterday? Not sure. I can't remember back that far.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running this 17.5 Expert 200R buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt, and we are unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin.
Martin, Shane, Trent, and Dalton. Here we go.
All right, so we are now on our top heat of 17.5 Expert buggy. There's Tyler Hooks in that all pink car.
Two-wheel drive buggy presented by Coastal RC. Race number 14 is going to be coming up next.
So Tyler Hooks in that all pink car moved to Florida and turned into a expert stock racer. He's been hitting the stock. Woohoo! He's been hitting the stock circuit extremely hard this year, working for J Concepts now. Let's see what Tyler can do as he comes across the line. That is a long lap for him, a 19.1. Danny Chavez. Tyler's up to that front spot with a 17.5. Danny Chavez with a 53.6. There we are on board with Danny Chavez in that all-white Schumacher. In front of him is Kenny Setzer, younger brother of Lee. Chavez, your 2023 national champion in carpet, running at this race as he goes up and over the double through the, somebody getting it wrong, through that chicane section, which you could come absolutely flying through, up the berm. Oh, Chavez almost getting it wrong. Oh, great save by Chavez, actually. Oh. Let's see. Martin Beyer. We are on board with Martin Beyer. Coming over here, him and Max Gotzel running stock this weekend. Says he needed to run stock so they could help out Coelho and Ronafalk. But Martin Beyer, European champion, I do believe. Oh, that was impressive. I would love to see a replay of that. That was impressive. As he comes up and just clips the pipe. Boom! Does a complete and totals 360. Well done, Martin. Running the Acceleram ESC. Actually, the owners and makers of that ESC is here as well.
A pair of X-rays right now showing top of the leaderboard.
But Martin Beyer now currently out front with a 52.2, followed by Max Gotzel with a 52.7, Tyler Hooks, Danny Chavez, AJ Marasco, Jeff Stakowicz, your top six. So this hot heat is absolutely flying at the moment. Max Gotzel now in 2. Another fellow, I believe Max is from Czech, maybe Germany. Not sure. I'm sure somebody will let me know. The all-American flags.
30 seconds left to go. Race 14 up next.
Martin Beyer throwing down a 17.6. The fastest lap going to AJ Marasco for 17.3. AJ going to find himself top 5 overall. Martin Beyer absolutely flying, as well as Max Gotzel. Both of them on a 52. A 52.2 for Martin. A 52.7 for Gotzel. 52.7.76 for Hooks. Danny Chavez a 52.9. So all these guys within a few tenths of themselves. There you are, Martin Beyer. So Martin Beyer looking to set your top seed in Expert 17.5. Brought to you by Coastal RC. AJ is the man. What's up, Kyle Go? Missing you here, man. I hope you had a. I hope you had good luck with whatever you had to do for work. I know you had to do something for jobs or whatever, something like that. Unfortunate that you're not here. It was great to see you at Masters. I look forward to seeing you at future races. And we're gonna have an interview with Martin Beyer.
Hey, how's it going?
There we go.
All right, hey, we're here with Martin Beyer. Just took top seed of Expert 17.5. Great job, man.
Yeah, it's a good fun. I mean, I'm enjoying this moment. It's nice to drive with those guys, and it's fun.
Yeah, especially being on top is pretty fun too, huh?
Yeah, always. But the reason why I race stock is because I help my guys with modified, David and Bruno, so I can watch them. And instead of watching and sitting and not doing nothing, I decide to race stock. And it's good fun. I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I'd be having a great time if I was on top too. So, great job out there, man. We can't wait to see you do it next round.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right on. Back to you guys up in the office there. Or balcony.
That was hilarious. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Martin. Great run for Martin. Max is also from the Czech Republic, like Martin Beyer. Is it Czechia now? Czechia? I did call it Czechoslovakia at one point during the H2GP, because that's where a lot of the guys from the H2GP were from Czech Republic. Thank you, Master Clock. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Altamanger RC. While you're at it, please smash that like button. Oh, did he break his car? Okay, so up next we have Miller Freud, Adam Corey, Kyle Wilson, Tristan Hackle, Brady Johnson, Darren Canes, Quincy Atkins, and Jeffrey Kaufman. I haven't seen Quincy Atkins here or Darren Canes, so maybe they're coming later. Right now, I believe we are on board with Miller Freud, I want to say. Oh, yes, that's young Miller Freud. This is his local track. Right now, we are following Brady Johnson from Canada, representing the great North Country of Canada. I think it's the only Canadian here this weekend. Last weekend, we had a myriad of Canadians down, Adam Ross and a bunch of others coming down to race with us. So shout out to all of our fellow Canadians. Ray Kinstrom. Is anyone running? Nope. No Mugen two-wheel drives here at Sir. What's up, Joseph Fisher? I'm so proud of Lefty. You're not last. Thank you. Thank you for the words of encouragement. I don't know how Dalton feels right now. He's pretty busy. Joey, are you coming by to say hello before you go over to Germany next week for the EOS? I'm thoroughly having a good time too, Joey. Really feels good to race again. And thank you to Dalton and Danny Chavez for allowing me to race. It's really awesome. Maybe I need to race a little bit more when I go to these races. Maybe twice or 2 to 3 times a year when I go to a race will be fun. Oh, no, getting it all wrong is, I'm not sure who that was. I think that was Brady Johnson. Up next is Tristan Hackel from Austria. I think he's here with the S-Works guys. So it's good to see some non-professional drivers making the trip over here to race at the Carpet Championships. Come on by, Joey, and you know what? Bring me a frosty beverage when you come, please. I greatly would appreciate it. Wow, Tristan is absolutely flying in that S-Works car. So this is absolutely a battle of manufacturers here as well. Obviously here in America, the TLR and associated platforms are king. Then we have the two AE and TLR competitors here in America. And then, of course, we have the S-Works team coming in who's been working very hard on their 10-scale program. It's definitely, they're working on their dirt program. Their carpet car is really good as well. They have brought in drivers like Joe Bornhorst, Jorn Newman, and Mika Widdemeyer. But it's always great to see a battle of manufacturers coming over, European manufacturers versus American manufacturers. We know Schumacher is making some great gains here in the USA, as well as X-Ray. So, but still, over here, I would say that TLR and Associated are the reigning champions. Was talking to Thomas Tran, and he was hinting to a new two-wheel drive buggy coming out next year. We have an interview with him. Of course, a lot of people also looking for the Mugen two-wheel drive, but nobody here. Well done, Tristan Hackel, followed by Brady Jensen, Miller Freud, Jeffrey Kaufman, and Kyle Wilson, your top 5. Miller Freud not turning any laps in practice yesterday. And here this weekend, here we have another Austrian. Oh, no, that's Moritz Lottenbach. I believe this is the owner of LRP's son, to be fair, up there in that S-Works shirt. That is an LRP hoodie he has on. Right next to him is Nick Soltu, one of the other females making the trip over here from Austria, Antonia Kowalowski. She was here last year. We have Paul Ciccarello, Trish Neal. Is he not running? I don't see Trish up there. The engineer from Schumacher, Chris Marcy, Nick Soltu, and Tyler Marcy. So we have, I guess we have father and son up there. I have not seen a Yokomo either, Barn Fab. No resorting at all. So, yes, Moritz is Jurgen's son. Thank you. Jurgen was here last year. Very nice man. I need to get him on the podcast. But I can see that's his son now because he looks exactly like him. So, very good to see more Germans. There's Antonia Kowalowski. She was here last year. Young S-Works female driver. Like I said, always great to see these female drivers racing here with us in Florida. And off is Miss Antonia. Let's follow Antonia for a little bit. And that pink and white car. Remember, everybody, we have 194 people watching, but we only have 43 likes. So please smash that like button. All right, so we are on board with Antonia, who is from Austria, not from America. As she is looking very impressive, a 17.9 for young Antonia as she comes down the straightaway. Out front now is Tyler Marcy. He's currently on a 54.4, but Tristan Hackle is actually your fastest driver so far from the first heat with a 53.1. We are currently on board with Austria's young
Nick, now to the number. As he secures top seat.
We are currently following Antonia. Let's find Moritz. And we are on board with the German Moritz Lottenbacher, the son of Jürgen, representing LRP. As he comes through the chicane, up and down the berm, down the straightaway, and that LRP-equipped S-Works is absolutely flying. S-Works announcing a new partnership with LRP. So no surprise, I believe the Austria and Germany are very close. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Moritz looking I think this is his first time over here racing in the USA that I know of. He is currently on top with a 51.2, followed by Tyler Marcy, Antonia Kowalczyk, Tristan Hackle, Paul Ciccarello.
The number 2 spot, Tyler Marcy 52.2, Antonia with a 52.8, Chicky 53.2, Nick 53.
There is Mr. Moritz Lottenbach, LRP.
8.7.
There you see our second camera. Thank you, Riley Filbert. And we are following the German, that is Moritz Lottenbach, who is currently in the lead and has currently set early TQ of seating with a 51.2. We have 3 more heats left to go. We expect that number to drop for the day, drop later on. Grand Swell, hey Lefty, well, I am running an associated, yes. Done. I know nothing about it. I just show up and drive. Thank you, Dalton Hashberger. He's so happy that he doesn't have to deal with Joey Fisher this weekend, he tells me. Oh, did I say that out loud? Of course, Joey and Dalton, very good friends. Ooh, that looked like Antonia getting it wrong. We got 8 seconds left in this race. Wow, he is absolutely flying. Oh man, that was a hard lick right there for Moritz. Very hard lick. Bear with us as we work on the second cam coordination, everybody. So, what's up, Corey Eggy Williams? What up, man? How you doing? All good? I'm just kind of chilling here, watching some 10-scale racing. Moritz Lottenbach, 50.8. Tyler Marcy, 52.2. Antonio Kowalski, Paul Ciccarello, and Tristan Hackle. So, wow, Moritz having a 16.8. And that's going to bump him up very fast. Ooh, don't go anywhere, guys, because we...
You're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
5. Alrighty. Joseph Fisher, Dalton is happy he doesn't have to babysit a grown adult. Absolutely, because he was babysitting you last year. You are insane. Brent Delkey, Juan Lopez, Aaron Kaufman, Jason Rona, Joe Bornhorst, Floridian, well, not actually from Florida, but representing Florida, Kai Goff, Rhett McNair, and David Albarico. Let me see, BT, J. Rowe, Bornhorst, Kai Goff in that red. Oh, yeah, I got to give Kai. His hat game is always on point. Always on point. Hello, Aiden. How are you? Hope you're enjoying this. Hope to see you here next year, Aiden. I am doing absolutely great, Brady Lucas. Having a great time with some 10-scale racing, doing a little bit of racing, or what I can consider to be racing myself, and just enjoying my time here. Great temperatures here. I thought Brent Delkey had I thought he was a different colored car. But that is Brent Delkey, and that white and red. For some reason, I thought Delkey had different colors. Okay. Oh, curse of the cameras. Delkey gets it big wrong. And coming into that back double to tabletop. Very easy to do, but very far away. Aaron Kaufman out to front. Big Joe Bornhorst now putting that S-Rex out there for 16.9. That's a 51.2 for Bornhorst. Here we are with Big Joe and that yellow and orange, as we've come to know. Probably one of the easiest paint jobs to pick out ever in RC. Very bright. Joe putting in a lot of work this year in 10 scale and 8 scale. There we see him going around the berm, down the straightaway.
130 down, 230 left to go.
And Joe throwing on a 17.5. He's now taking over that top spot from Moritz with a 50.7. So well done to Joe. Says he likes racing on carpet. His home track is carpet. As Joe comes by, that is a 17.2 for him, but Aaron Kaufman taking over that lead. Now with the TLR car for 50.5. So Aaron Kaufman looking very good out there. The Hill family running. Now his mom isn't here this weekend, which I'm surprised. Usually Mrs. Kaufman's here at all races. And there we are. There's, I believe that's Kaufman rocking the all orange colors today. So not got his traditional body paint on body shell colors on. And that was a 19.8 for him, so a slightly long lap. But currently TQ of seeding with 2 more heats left to go in this race. We are on board with Aaron Kaufman. Looking very good. Kaufman is a very good driver. He's good in 8 scale, good in 10 scale. Definitely on the precipice of being a top pro in my opinion. The whole family races as well. I'm surprised his younger brother isn't here. So Aaron Kaufman. Kaufman. All right, I see our chat is going there. Don't forget to smash that like button. 223 people coming up. We are coming up to our top heats of the Team Associated two-wheel drive modified buggy. We have about 42 seconds left in this race. And we are currently on board with our seeding TQ of Aaron Kaufman, who has a 50.3. Joe Bornhorst right behind him with a 50.5. Moritz Lautenbach with a 50.8. Kai Goff doing it for Florida. He's currently throwing down as 51.7. I believe nine drivers go straight through, and 1 will bump up from the B main. Kaufman looking pretty confident in this lap. Let's see what it is when he comes by. That was a 16.7 for Kaufman. So he'll take the win and reset that TQ pace. What's up, Joseph? How you doing? Good afternoon, Lefty from Clay to Carpet. Living the life. Yeah, this is good. Enjoying this. And back to outdoor on 8 scale next weekend. Dro rocking my homies pro lids. Awesome. Blake Brewer, how you doing, good buddy? What's up? You coming by to watch some racing? I think you're still in Florida, right? Living not too far away from here. As I would like to say thank you to Amber, Jean's wife, for bringing me some delicious, absolutely scrumptious looking nachos and chicken dip here.
Start of the race.
It's chicken, Danny. It's not pork. Danny is a selective pork eater. Only when it's on pizza and he doesn't know that it's pork.
Mitchell Retire. Paul wins.
Up next, we have the German Mika Wittemeyer, followed by Lee Setzer, Brandon Foote, Julian Oliveras, Brendan Schimmel, Braxton Colley, and Paul Wynn. Brandon Foote coming from the Pacific Northwest. Lee Setzer, originally from Florida, but now living in Virginia. Julian Oliveras, a Floridian. Brendan Schimmel from Virginia. Braxton Colley, not sure where he's from. And Paul Wynn representing Florida. I'm sure somebody in the chat will let me know where Braxton Colley is from. I have definitely heard the name before, just not sure where he is from. So I hope you guys are enjoying the racing. We have 232 people in the YouTube and only 5 people in Facebook. But smash that like button, everybody. We have 69 likes. We should have 100. Easy. Easy 100 likes. No problem. As these drivers get ready to start their racing, we see Brandon Foote, followed by Braxton Colley, Paul Wynn, Schimmel, Setzer, Mika, and Julian Oliveras. All right. Oh, Mika is actually from Germany, but he's been adopted in Austria, I've told. So there we see Mika in that red and green. Got to know Mika Lasher at the Masters of Dirt. And this race, nice young man. I really like him a lot. Cool dude. Putting in another racer, putting in a lot of work. Works for S-Works, as well as racing. So, well done. Let's see what he can do. Brandon Foote out to the lead right now with a 16.8. He currently has a 50.7. Let's see if he can improve on that. Oh, wow. What a great save by Mika. Wow, that was impressive. I thought it was all over on these drivers. These drivers' skill set is so good. If that would have been me, 1,000 barrel rolls or broken. But Mika looking very well right now. That S-Works car behind him and Brandon Foote. Let's pick up on Brandon Foote, why don't we, Gene? Currently in the lead. Now up to second with a 50.4, knocking on the door of Aaron Kaufman's 50.3. Foote representing the Pacific Northwest. Thank you, BJ. He says, I believe Cully is from Missouri. Brandon Foote takes over that top speed with a 50 flat. He is looking exceptionally well. He was faster than Lasher as well. Him and his dad were staying in the same hotel as myself and Daniel. But here on his own, I haven't seen his dad. So he's out here traveling on his own. Very quiet and reserved young man from the Pacific Northwest, I believe from Oregon. But exceptionally faster on this carpet. And that was a 16.6 for Brandon. Now down to a 49.6. So just as I said that he makes a mistake. But that's a great... Oh, no, another mistake. So he's going to have to start all over with 90 seconds, just under 90 seconds left on the clock. But he sets TQ with a 49.6. Mika Wittemeyer now in third with a 50.5. Aaron Kaufman's time still standing. Brandon Foote driving that associated car.
Mika in that number 2 spot had a 50.5, Brandon 50.6. Also at a 50.6.
So right now it's Brandon Foote, Mika Wittemeyer, Brandon Schimmel, Lee Setzer, Braxton Colley, Julian Oliveras, and Paul Wynn. Everybody besides Paul throwing on 16-second laps as their fast laps. Oh, that's just as I say that. Paul throws on a 16.9. Well done, Paul. But Brandon Foote, who we are following exactly now in the blue and white car, is toast of the town in the penultimate heat of the Team Associated Two-Wheel Drive Modified Buggy, who has a 59.6 top seed, 3 consecutive laps. Well done to Brandon Foote. There's 18 seconds left to go in this race, this seeding round. As he slips by, I believe that is either Braxton Cully, I believe that is. That green paint job. If you guys are liking this coverage, liking what you're seeing here from the Florida Copper Champs, please don't forget to hit that that like button. If you haven't subbed and subscribed to the WRCE channel, please do. I mean, he has a plethora, a myriad of live streams from on-road straight through to almost every genre of RC to do with racing. Danny Paz, Brandon Foote. Wow, fast lap of a 16.4. And he threw down another 16.4 in his last lap just now. While Brandon Foote with a 49.6. Rico Wittmeyer for 50.2. Aaron Kaufman still in third with a 50.3. Lee Satzer, Joe Bornhorst, your top 6. Brandon Schimmel rounding that off in 6th place, followed by Maurice Lautenbach, Kai Goff, Braxton Cully, and Julian Oliveira top 10. And now up to our top heat of two-wheel drive modified. All right, everybody. Up next, we have Dakota Fenn, followed by Mikhail Orlowski, Spencer Rivkin, Brock Champlin, Daniel Kobovic, David Ronnefago, Ryan Cavalieri, Bruno Coelho, Jorn Norman, and Tater Sontag.
Brock, Daniel, David, Ryan, Bruno, Jorn, and Tater.
As they get ready, they will be on their own individual clocks. Let's see what these fast guys can do. The 49.6, the time to beat. We are on board with the Phenom, Dakota Fend.
Daniel, Ronnefault, Cav, Bruno, Jorn, and Tater.
A 16.9 right off the bat for Fenn, followed by Orlowski of a 16.8. Rivkin a 17 flat. 16.8 for Brock. Kobovic a 16.5. Ronnefault a 16.8. Coelho a 16.9. Newman a 17 flat. And Fenn backs it up with a 16.9. Fenn got Tater Sontag. Oh, Tater Sontag getting it wrong. There is Orlowski. Oh, that is not going to be good. They're going to have to start all over again. Fenn coming up around the berm onto the straightaway. Ooh, that was so close. 16.6 for Fenn. Ooh, he's on a 50.5. That's going to drop right now. He has a 49.6 to beat. Ronnefault now on a 51.17. Let's find Ronnefault and watch the Viking in his new X-ray ride. He is now to the top of the leaderboard in this race in second overall. There we are, the iconic yellow and green red colors of David Ronnefault representing Sweden. Multi-time European champion and 2016 1/8 scale world champion. Running in his new team of X-ray. Always good to see my good buddy, the Viking. And he just came by with a 16.6. Let's see what he comes by on this lap. But Brock Champlin currently at the top of the toast of the town. There we are with Brock. He just threw down a 16.6. But still, nobody going faster than Brandon Foote's 49.6. Uh-oh, Brock getting a little bit squirrely over that jump. As he comes through the chicane, that is going to cost him some time. As he comes down, that was a 17.2. These guys have just over 90 seconds. Oh, that was, I don't know how that even happened. That was impressive. Let's see that again. Nope, I think we got it. There's C. Wow, Brock just drove right through that guy's feet. Impressive. Well done, Brock. Bruno Coelho, 2 point. The Prince of Portugal out front. He is now on a 49-3. He is just set top seed, taking that from Brandon Foot. Let's find the Principe of Portugal right there. All of Portugal is celebrating right now. There is the X-Ray driver, multi-time world champion in different disciplines, European champion in different disciplines, considered to be one of the best all-around racers we have ever seen. Coelho by for 16.4. He has a fast lap of 16.3. Orlowski now up to second place over 49.4, followed by Brock Champlin. Brock Champlin to the top. He has just pipped Bruno Coelho with a 49.3. These guys are challenging each other. It's Schumacher versus X-Ray right now. Can Coelho do it? Let's see as he comes by. Orlowski and Brock both ahead of this man right here, who is Bruno Coelho. Sorry, we are on board with Orlowski. Nope, that is Brock. Orlowski going to the top of the leaderboard with a 49.1. There is Orlowski right there. Let's follow him to the end if we can. He is currently top seed at this moment. But the way things are going, these guys are battling it out. It's Orlowski, Champlin, Coelho, Kovacic, Brian Foot, Ronald Falcon, 6th overall. Schumacher right here in their two-wheel drive car, the new LD3. I'm sure my good buddies Aiden Burke and Martin Owen are absolutely celebrating at the moment. Actually, it's going to be a good run for Schumacher because it's going to be Schumacher, X-Ray. Ooh, Ronafalk getting up into 5th of 49.6. Well done. Wow, what a great race. So it's Orlowski, Champlin, Coelho, Ronafalk, Kobovic, Brandon Foot. Brandon Foot holding on to that 6th spot. Top 5, all European drivers. Sorry, besides Brock. Brock is American. I apologize for that. Absolutely smashing two-wheel drive modified seating right there. Well done to the Polish Punisher as he takes that top seed. He'll be happy about that. That was an exciting race. These guys extremely fast. Rimfire. Lefty, you mentioned a new carpet earlier as they expect some wear and maybe reduction in traction. Do we see faster or slower time? I think we'll see faster lap times because the cars will have a little bit of give. I think that's what the problem is. These guys are driving where it's so twitchy that it's making it a little bit difficult to drive. As the cars have a little bit of give and they can get a little bit of slide, I think they will be going faster. Absolutely, Kim Lundgren. Carpet worlds indeed. Just missing a few drivers. Just missing a few drivers. Oh, wow, that was exciting. I can't wait for four-wheel drive. With that said, we're going to just sign you over to Lance for a second as we get started with the J Concepts Indy 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy.
Hey, what's going on? I'll let you know when we're live, okay?
15 seconds to the start of the
Sorry, we're going to an interview with Chase.
Hey, what's going on? We're here with Orlowski, who just got top seed in round 1 of seeding rounds. How'd that feel?
That was pretty good. I think my car was better before. But yeah, the two drive LD3 has been really good today. So I've been trying small things each run. And the run before was actually a little bit better, but still we're the fastest in that one. So I will go back to how it was, probably like in between maybe. And then it should be perfect for the last seeding today.
Awesome. The competition is really tight out there. Huh? I mean, you guys were going back and forth multiple times and things like that. I'm really happy that you made it out on top. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, well done to the Polish Punisher, who says he can go faster. He's not happy with his car. Says we was fast in the first round. We'll go back. Shout out to all our Polish followers. I know my good friend Paweł is over there. Another fast Polish racer is Zalowski. He's not here, unfortunately. I did see him. Was he here last year? I can't remember. Cannot remember. But up next is your J Concepts Indy 13.5 four-wheel drive. You have Misael Riviera, Dagan Bledsoe, Jordan Heffler, Stix Bailey, Alan Farley, Andrew Bellinger, Patrick Zinnert, and Michael Kreiner. Out front right now is Jordan Heffler. What an excellent 50-50 rail slide on that pipe. We are currently on board with not our leader. Oh, I don't know, man. I thought that sounded like he broke. Is that the all black car? Is that our leader? Jordan Heffler? Wow. That is a difficult color to have at this track. All black track, black car. That was a long 22.3 for Jordan. He is currently on a 59.6.
2 minutes left.
There's Jordan Heffler. We're on race 19 of 31. We still have to get to see the top 13.5 racers in four-wheel drive, as well as our top mod drivers. There's Daniel Kobovic pitting right there. Turn marshalling right there from Norway. He was here last year. Fast young racer, been racing for many, many years. But right now we are following our leader, Jordan Heffler. In that all-black car. Behind him, Andre Ballinger, Stix Bailey, representing the UK but living here in America. Patrick Zinnert, and from Puerto Rico, Maciel Rivera. Vale, Maciel. Jordan up and over the double. Looking quite calm and collective.
Jordan, the only one to break into the sub 60 seconds. Now he brings that down to 56.8. Andre at a 60.5. Six at a 62.6.
And Jordan still out in front, 56.8 now, so he is definitely setting an early pace with 5 heats left to go. So not sure how long this is going to stand. The Indy class, absolutely huge here at the 2023 Florida Carpet Championships. We're looking at a 6:30 finish tonight. That's great. That means we get to go out and have a nice meal.
Raise it back to the line, guys. You're all done. Come to the line. You're all done.
Andre Ballinger done. Patrick Zinnert done. Michael Kreiner done. Jordan Heffler done.
All right, so just been informed that we are going to a commercial. I want to thank these companies for all their support as we get ready for race 2 of the J Concepts Indy 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy. Alrighty, so we are following the brightly red and blue winged car of... I have no idea. I'll find out when they go across the line. That is Jason. Oh! Jason Roper. Take it easy, Sticks. Jason Roper, father of Jenny Roper. Tori Santiago not making the start once again. Not sure where he is.
Ryan Joyce right now is going away at a 59.6. Dave Kirby at a 101.7. Earl 101.8. C 106 flat.
Now up to the lead is Ryan Joyce. He is on a 59. He just threw a 59.6. So right now Jordan Heffler looking to still be in a comfortable lead of a 56 flat for his best 3 laps. And we are on board with Ryan Joyce now, I assume, as he comes over the double. Over that little roll is so tricky because it's so easy to do. Ooh. Ryan Joyce at 21.8 just now. James Kirby, your fast lap at 19.4. Yeah, Ryan Joyce, James Kirby, Errol Burma Salmon, followed by C. Dobson, Ross Gonzalez, your top 5. Robert Smith, Jason Roper, 6 and 7, and Tori Santiago and Kevin Ramos not making the start. A 19.9 from Ryan Joyce, trying to catch up to Jordan Heffler, who set on a 56 flat pace. Oh, great maneuver. Oh, he has 2 very fast cars right behind him.
Ryan Joyce still leading away at a 59.6. James Kirby at a 59.9. Earl at a 61 flat. C at a 63.3. Ross 65.8. Robert Smith at a 68.9.
Up it over the little double.
At a 74.5.
Down the straight away, see Ryan Joyce, who's now in second. James Kirby taking over that top spot. James Kirby also pipping Ryan Joyce for a second on the overall list with a 58.7 pace, 3-lap pace. Can that hold up for another 50 seconds?
Make sure you're not psyching yourself up. If you'd like to buy the Vince t-shirt as well, we have a Vince t-shirt for sale.
We are still following our second place driver, Ryan Joyce. So it's Jordan Heffler, James Kirby, Ryan Joyce, Earl Barsaman, and Andre Bellinger, your top 5 overall. In this race is Kirby, Joyce, Barsaman, C. Dobson, and Robert Smith, your top 5. All separated by 6.8 seconds. Here's James Kirby. Great catch by Kobovic. James Kirby, our first place driver on that all-white car. That was a 20 flat for him. He has set a 3-lap pace of 58.4. 214, 15 people watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. I think we'll have our top heats coming up here very quickly as we are moving through these seeding rounds at an extreme pace thanks to our RD Lancelot McDonald. James Kirby going to finish it off of his fast lap of the race, a 19 flat. 58.4 for James, but Jordan Heffler still holding on to that top seed. Alrighty, up next is Heat 3 of 5 of the J Concepts Indy 13.5 overdrive buggy. We have from Puerto Rico, Rafael Quinones, Rafael Sabater, Joey Lawrence, Carlos Santiago, Hector Cordero, Cody Dayton, Nick Christopher, Eduardo Rodriguez, Michael Dickerson, and Dennis Cubbage. So lots of our Boricuas in this race.
Joey, Carlos.
Always good to see. 85 likes. Come on, guys. Get that like count up to 100. 15 more. Right now, I believe we're following Rafael. Rafael with a 21.5. Rafael coming over that short little double. Very easy to do, but you can get trapped in between them. And that is a 20.4 for Rafael. Bienvenidos la gente de Puerto Rico. Muchas gracias para venir. I know my Spanish is bad, pero muchas gracias. De toda la gente en Puerto Rico está mirando el live stream. Y sigue para adelante con la cosa de RSE en tu isla. Rafael Quinones, looking pretty solid out there, just on a 102.4 pace. Currently good enough for 7th overall. Nick Christopher to 2nd, Cody Dayton. Oh no, Dennis Cubbage up to 2nd, Nick Christopher, Cody Dayton, Carlos Santiago in 5th. Indy is the new name, no. So Indy is like independent, basically. Dwayne, they don't have any chassis or tire sponsors whatsoever. So that is why it's called Indy. And WRCE Deportes. I like that jersey picture. I like that. Well, right now we are following Carlos Santi. No, I think we're still following Rafael Quinones. We have to. Nick Christopher's now out the front. Nick with a 1 minute flat, three lap pace. Currently in 5th.
Minute 45 left to go here in race number 21, race number 22.
Rafael getting it a little bit wrong coming over that double. That double was actually very easy to do, but very hard because of the position it's in. Rafael with a 21.1. His time is a 101 flat, followed by his Boricua brethren, Rafael Sabater in 8th overall. All right, let's find our leader, Nick Christopher. He is in the purple People Eater car. Oh, and he gets it wrong. Curse of the camera for Nick.
3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
Harvey 600 lefty, Jamie D. What's up, Jamie? Watching from the UK. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're enjoying this carpet racing. I know this is what you guys are used to over in the jolly old England. Probably getting a bit cold over there at this moment. The weather's absolutely beautiful here, well, except for the rain and wind. It's not too much rain today, but the temperature-wise, it's absolutely great. A little bit humid, but nothing too ostentatious, as we are on board with our leader. Well, our second place is Nick Christopher, as Dennis Cubbage now moves up to that 4th spot overall for 59.7. Well done, Dennis. Dennis, I think this is Dennis right here. Nope, Dennis is coming on the straightaway. I love the colored wings. We need more colored wings in 10 scale, I'd say. That was some great driving by that blue wing car of, I believe that was Cody Dayton or Dennis Cubbage, but Cody Dayton actually going to take the win in this race and move up to 4th spot with a 59.1. Nobody touching the Hefflers. The Heff's time, Jordan Heffler, of a 56 flat. So for Indy, I believe they have a spec tire. Everybody's running the J Concepts fuzzy bites, I think they're called. Some are using the fuzzy bites on the front and the staggereds on the front. But I believe that the stock and Indy class are running, and actually the class that I'm running, I have no idea, I should know this, are running spec tires. All right, so we're going to go to commercial. I will find out about tires.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco.
And I'm Kyle Go.
And we are Team Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200R buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt. And we're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
All right, thank you to J Concepts, who is the spec tire sponsor as well. So J Concepts Fuzzy Bites, the Schumacher and Proline tires are the primary tires, but I believe most people are on J Concepts. Even in the mod class, they do not have a spec tire for mod. As we see Tim Raskin up there, he's a native here. Chris Ciafari, Alan Holiday, Steven Hernandez, Chris Hodge, Seth Payton, Matthew Martin, and Victor Santana representing Puerto Rico. What's up, Corey Williams? This carpet stuff is blazing. Yes, absolutely. Hope you had a safe flight back to NorCal after AMS. Glad to meet you there. 93 likes, 7 more people. Come on, smash that like button.
All right,
Let me talk to my mechanic. He's here.
Okay, guys, we should be done right around about 6:30 tonight, maybe 6:40, so right around there. Depends on how much time we need to do a little bit of track repair here and there. Should not run past 7 o'clock unless we have a catastrophe. Watch the straightaway, guys. Watch the straightaway. It's clear.
Alrighty, we are back here with the race 4 of 5. Race 4 of 5. So I was just talking to Dalton. He says 21.5 Indy, these Indy classes all have a spec tire. It is the J Concept Fuzzy Bite and Pin Swagger up front. And then the stock classes and the mod classes are open tire. But the majority of people seem to be liking the J Concepts combination here.
All right, you're halfway there, racers. Right at
We are currently on board with Alan Holiday
out in front.
and that orange and white car who's currently out front. And with a 57.8, Still almost 1.8 seconds off our current TQ of seeding, which is Jordan Heffler, the Hef.
At a 61.6. Seth Patton at a 65 flat. Christopher at a 69.
Joey Fisher.
And Santana at an 84.
Gotta follow Alan Holiday. Great dude, but blurs out like Ferrari F1 strategy. Why isn't Ty Tessman there with the X-Ray team? Apparently not here with the Tessman, with the X-Ray team. He was at AMS. Reports are that that was the last race under the X-Ray flag for Ty and Gord. We will see what happens. But right now we are on board with this all-red car, I believe of Alan Holiday. We'll see when he comes across the loop.
Got 1 minute left to go. Alan Holiday still leading the way at a 57.8. Time still holding for Jordan at a 56 flat.
That is Mr. Alan Holiday in that bright red body. As he navigates himself over this double. Back up over the big double. Ooh, that is very shaky. You just very easy to go off both edges of this double as it comes. It's very close to you, but also very difficult, especially if you're a little bit squirrely. Those jumps are fairly easy. I carry more speed through them. And we are on board with alrighty then. So our winner is going to be Alan Holiday, who sets a 57.8 3-lap pace. Well done, Alan Holiday. But Jordan Heffler still currently out front, followed by Steven Hernandez, James Kirby, Ryan Royce, your top 5 overall. And I'm going to take a break for a second because I'm trying to get my audio sorted out here, and I will be right back, everybody. Alrighty, we are back, and this is our top heat of the J Concepts Indy 13.5. We have Dylan Bontrager, Russ Johnson, McCoy Martin, Jonah Martinez, Gavin Zinnert, Brian Shoemate, Shane Williams, Kevin Castillo, and Jetty Roper. Nope, I do not think that's going to happen, Rimfire, and I do not think that they will be releasing a 10-scale lineup, Ronswell Racing. Kayasha got out of 10 scale quite some time ago. They are doing quite fine with Ryan Lutz, I would say. He did mention something at AMS that they might have somebody coming on the team. We shall see how that all works out.
Missing marshals. You're on the track. Shouldn't you miss anybody? All right. Dylan, you're going to go. So you marshal there? You're not. If you don't mind. Thank you. Dylan on the tone in less than 5.
As we get ready for your top heat of the 13.5 four-wheel drive Indy class. Up next is your stock 13.5. Thank you all for joining us. Still not at 100 likes yet. That's amazing. Right now we're on with Texas Dylan Bontrager, Traeger. His daughter racing in the 21.5. Thank you. We have 100 likes. Next up, 150. It's Bontrager from Martin Johnson Martinez Zinner. Your top 5. Guys are knocking on the door of Heffler's 56 flat. Bontrager with a 56.4, Martin with a 56.8, and Jenny Roper with a 57.1. Well done, young Jenny. We are on board with Dylan and that teal and purple car. I'm not sure what class, what car. Ooh, oh, getting it big wrong. It looks like an X-ray to me.
It's McCoy, Dylan, Russ, 1, 2, and 3. Jenny in the 4. Shane Williams, 5.
Well, and just as I say that, McCoy pips the Heff. McCoy Martin taking over your top seed with a 56 flat, 56.00.6 to a 56.0.12. Wow. And this car reminds me of Masami Hirosaka's car for some reason. That paint scheme with those purple wheels. I know Masami ran some purple wheels for a little while. McCoy is that green car. I believe that is our current leader and TQ of seed so far. That is young McCoy. Met him and his father earlier. Actually was showing me his paint job. Love the purple or pink wheels. There's our second place driver, Dylan Bontrager. Then we have a young racer versus a more veteran racer here. We got Groundswell Racing cheering on Jamin McCoy. 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go in this race. McCoy, a 56.006. Heffler with a 56.012.
They're only separated by 11 hundredths of a second for top seed.
1100 of a second, according to our RD. We are on board with our leader, young McCoy, but Brian Shoemate just obliterating that with a 55.7. So Brian Shoemate of GNS Hobbies now to the lead with a 55.7. McCoy is going to have his work cut off for him. Heffler still in third. So it's Shoemate, McCoy, Heffler, Zinner, and Dylan Bontrager, your top 5 overall in seeding.
25 seconds left to go.
25 seconds left to go in this race.
Now in that number 2 spot for top seed. Shoemate's already got his times in. He had a rough lap there. He's not going to be able to make it back to the line. Give it 3 consistent laps as the race clock is about to expire.
All right, so with this all-white car and pink is coming to an end. I believe this is our leader. Yep, that's Mr. Shoemate. Brian with an 18.9. But, oh, no, Gavin pipping him right at the end. Gavin with a 55.4. Wow, Gavin waiting to the very end. Gavin is going to be happy about this. I think he took top seed in two-wheel drive as well. So it's going to be Gavin, Brian Shoemate, McCoy Martin, Dylan Bontrager, Russ Johnson, Jenny Roper, Shane Williams, Kevin Castillo, Jordan Martinez. Gavin will take that top seed, followed by Brian McCoy, Jordan Heffler from the first race, Dylan Bontrager, Ross Johnson, Jenny Roper, well done, Jenny, Alan Holliday, Seth Patton, and Shane Williams, your top 10. Well done, Gavin.
Race number 24. Take a stand. Put your bucket down.
Okay, Dog Gout says Jordan Heffler is a fast RC dirt oval racer, and he has little off-road experience. Well done to Jordan. He's absolutely flying out there at the moment.
So let me know when, guys.
And we're going to go over to interview with Gavin.
All right, guys, we're here with Gavin that just top seeded 4-wheel drive. He also was top seed of 2-wheel drive as well in the Indy division. You're pretty stoked right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting, seeing both cars perform, be consistent out there. It was a rough start of that 4-wheel drive race, but, reeling it back in towards the end.
Well, great job, man. We can't wait to see you do it in the second round.
Thank you, man.
We're going back to the studio, everybody. I was not reminded in the headset. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're on race number 1 of the Exalt 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. Well done to Gavin Zinnert. And up here we have Damon Teal, Brian Hutchison, Kyle Paquette, Brady Carico, James Stratton, Mac and Cheese, Greg Carico, and Cody Dudley. Mac and Cheese making a start this time. We are on this blue and white car, I believe, of Damon Teal. We will know when he comes across the line. Absolutely, Damon Teal. 18-3, getting it wrong over that tabletop. Let's see what type of lap times that will cut off. It will definitely be a slower lap time with that mistake. A 19-4. This is your 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy, heat 1 of 4, brought to you by Exalt Electronics. Right behind them, Greg Carico, I want to say. Or maybe Kyle. No, that's actually Kyle Paquette. I recognize those colors. Kyle Paquette now up to the front. He is currently on a 55.7 pace. Kyle Paquette from Florida, too, I believe. Yes. Was that Masters of Dirt a few weeks ago? Hello and welcome to the chat, the Emperor of Everything, Martin Owen. Very good to see you in here. Aiden was in the Facebook chat, refusing to be in the YouTube chat. But welcome, the Emperor of Everything. And your BRCA 10 scale president over there in the UK. We need some more UK races over here, Martin. You guys need to make a trip over to Florida for next year's Florida Carpet Championship. As we are on board with Kyle Paquette, Associated, I believe he drives. Not anymore. We are now following this blue and orange car of, I'm assuming it's Brady Carico. As he comes by the time now. And there we go. And that is Brady Carico with a 53.8. Uh-oh, that is going to, oh, whoa, that was, wow. He almost got in a wreck with 2 cars after that mistake. Oh, tumble, over, gas it. That car just missed him, and whew, that was close. He almost took out 2 cars with that accident. Haha, I tried, and yes. Oh, does that mean you're not the chairman anymore? But we are on board. Just as soon as we put that camera on Brady, it goes all wrong for him. Curse of the camera and commentator in full effect here early out at the 2023 Florida Carpet Championships held at Beachline. Now we are on board with this blue and pink white car. I'll know who this is when they come across. That is Brady. Oh, so there's Brady Carico, who is still, with a 53.2. So we were probably following the wrong car. Well, I had the wrong name. Oh, great move by Brady, actually. That was a 17.7 for him. His fast lap was 17.5. Mac and Cheese in second. Cody Dudley, Kyle Paquette, Damon Teal. Separated by 2.8 seconds, so these guys are not. Whoa. Brady getting it big wrong. There's Kyle Paquette, who is currently in third, and he's also fourth overall with a 55.1. Alrighty then, so there's the sound of our turn. Brady has some impressive pace. He's able to do some things with that car that are very impressive. Mac and cheese done. Take it out of the oven. It's ready to go.
Damon Teal does. Brian Hutchinson does. Cody Dudley does. Greg Carico does.
All righty, guys, there we go. That's the race. Everybody is done. It's going to be Brady, 53.2.
All right, Brady Carico with a 53.2. Mac and Cheese in second for 54 overall. Cody Dudley, Kyle Paquette, Damon Teal, Greg Carico, and Brian Hutchison. Followed by Shane Albarico, Dave Whitten, Danny Chavez. Oh, no, Danny Chavez hasn't run yet. That's just our first heat. Up next, we have Sebastian Walker, Sonny Santucci, Richard Long, Andrew Skrekovic, Justin Green, Matthew Powell, Josh Hartman, David Whitten, and Riley Filbert. Mikhail Orlovsky, who has been to this race now 2 times, won last year. What is your preparation and what do you think of the track so far?
Yeah, the track is really good. We're testing quite a bit at home on carpet. It's a different carpet, different tires, but we don't get that carpet in Europe, so that's the best prep we could do. Also preparing for EOS race next weekend, so it's been a few days testing with Daniel, then I was testing with Tris. Learned a bit and got back into the carpet mode after the summer.
So what makes this carpet different from, say, EOS carpet?
It's different type, different tires. The grip, when the carpet is fresh like this weekend, the grip is extremely high, and the car feels stuck to the carpet, and it feels very direct. There's no slide at all, so we need to get used to it.
All right, here we go. Sebastian Walker on the cone. Everybody else listen for your name. Left and 5. Sonny, Richard, Andrew, Justin, Matthew, Josh, and Dave. There we go. We're off.
All righty, everybody. We are back. Sorry. I was eating my lunch. I forgot to mute the button. I do apologize for that. Dwayne Fletcher, on a couple racing podcasts, the question is, how do we get racing to the Masters? Just add an idea for my kids. Get Mr. Beast a meeting with a helping out. I just say get Mr. Beast to a race. Difficult. So I say we start flooding his Facebook, Twitter, Instagram with requests for that. But right now we have Sebastian Walker, Sonny Santucci, Richard Long, Andrew Skrakovich, Justin Green, Matthew Powell, Jess Hartman, Dave Witten, Riley Filbert, not making a start. He's running the camera. So Sebastian Walker now up to that second spot with a 54.4. There's Sebastian. Sebas, we are following him. He is that pink and blue car. And that is a 18.4 for Sebastian. Oh, second place, Matthew Pyle. Currently 6th overall with a 55.4. Sebastian, another long lap of 23, so this 3-lap run is going to be negated somewhat. Let's see if he can put his head down with this lap of 18.2, so a much better lap for him. Let's see if he can keep it up. Justin Green. Real quick to our viewers out there, is my audio still cutting in and out? Because it sounds good to me, but Danny says it's cutting out. Let us know in the chat, please. We're experiencing some problems. I think we're just trying to eliminate what it could possibly be. So now Justin Green out to the front, and he is second overall for 54.4. Okay, so it's cutting out. All right. All right, so we're going to make a switch over and try something different here right after this and see if that resolves the problem. We do apologize for that, everybody. Is it cutting out? Is it too loud, or is it cutting out because it's... Is it cutting out now? Let's see. I'll turn the volume down ever so slightly. You know what?
Sebastian Walker done.
All right, everybody, we switched over some things here. Let us know if it's cutting out. If not, I will switch the headset after this. We do apologize for that.
To the line. You're all going to be done. Just come to the line.
I do mute sometimes as well, so that may be one of the things you're hearing me cut out. If I have to say something to Danny, I will mute it like this. Just let us know if it continues to cut out because we are trying to eliminate the problem. But Justin Green taking the win. He with a 53-3. Woo. Very close to Brady Carico's time. Up next, we have Ashton Schimmel, Creed Nally, Nolan Manchester, Michael Russell, Robbie Smith, Cody Thompson, Braden White, Shane Alberico, and Jimmy Morris.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
No check yet from Creed Nally. No check yet from you, Creed Nally.
All right, so we're waiting for these cars to check in. Oh, man, that guy's got earphones on. He is blocking out all information.
Nolan, Michael, Robbie, Cody,
yeah, we're getting some people who are saying it cuts out. Some people don't. I would say that if you're still experiencing it, just please try to refresh the stream. Sometimes I do mute it, like now. I'm going to mute it right now. And I'm back. So when I do mute it, I might be just directing the cars or having a word with our producer. But it seems to be fine on our end. Correct, Danny? He just says, okay. So we are getting ready for our penultimate heat of the Exalt Expert 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy.
Nolan, Michael, Robbie.
Yeah, I would reboot Ronswell because some people are experiencing problems, some people aren't. On our side, it is pretty good. So right now, I believe we are on board with Ashton Schimmel. I assume he's related to Brandon Schimmel.